right, last video in the Sellers Class series. Thanks for sticking around. Again, if you're watching these too much information series, you're probably either very bored or very invested in what you're doing. So we'd love to meet with you and actually speak through your context individually. What is next after closing? Well, moving, obviously, but the way that looks could be different for different people. And here are a few things that you might want to take into consideration. First of all, you're welcome. Yay, closing. And you have to move. I'm sorry. Or yay. I mean, it's both. So if you haven't already, you can go through the Impact Buyers Consultation to make sure you know everything that's necessary to purchase your new property. Typically, we're doing those kind of concurrently in most cases, but we'll basically educate you on everything you need to know about the purchase side. If you have a simultaneous closing, we've already located and secured your replacement home, and we're coordinating closing and possession dates, typically with a post-closing occupancy, so you only have to move once. And that is renting your house back from the person who just purchased it. And a lot of times we're negotiating the best terms so that you don't have to pay for that. Or you could be waiting. You could be collecting your proceeds and then waiting to find a new home when it makes sense, in which case you just need to move twice. So if you're good at it, sometimes people out there don't mind it too much. So once you close or after your post-closing occupancy, you are homeless. Make sure you have a plan B. That is our thing. We should have put that together at the planning phase, which is why it's so important to us. All right, I just want to mention something about, this is what's called an iBuyer. So Zillow and Opendoor both will offer to buy your property outright in cash, no questions asked. And they say that it's the easiest way to go. You'll hear it all over the radio right now. Now, I just want to say that this is a viable option, and in many cases, it actually can be helpful. Why am I so blurry? Oh, there we go, maybe. There. There are a few cases where I think it is actually helpful, but in most cases you are paying a lot for the convenience. So the pros, they'll buy it directly from you, little hassle, for Zillow at least. Accessible resources on the website, you don't have to do much, you just kind of tell them, come tell me how much my home is worth. The cons are the pricing calculation is usually very off, so you're often leaving money on the table. They're telling you it's a fair market price, but I like to have my clients get the Zillow or Opendoor offer and then compare it to what I am going to get for them by doing the marketing and charging them, and we'll compare the net proceeds. At the end of it, is it worth the difference that I can get you? Is that worth your time? The other cons are that you have to access everything on the website. It's not much of a in-person thing. And you need an account to sign up. They are focused right now on purchasing mid-level homes, not luxury or lower priced. And there's no single source of continuity or no info. It's just kind of a one-time use transactional thing. With Opendoor, the pros are you can sell your home right away if you want to avoid showings, if you don't want anyone in your house. And there's flexibility with closing dates and timeline to a degree. Once they close, they're very strict about when they need the house. The cons are, and both these programs are the same, on average, they charge 7.4% for the convenience, and they can charge all the way up to 13%. You have less control over the process. Often the offers are lower than what a realtor could get you through savvy negotiation. You don't have a single source of info or continuity. Again, it's kind of just disposable. And finally, whatever they tell you in their inspection that they want to be fixed, it's go or no go. And so a lot of times they are hitting you hard there. Good things to know, but get the offer. Have both options in front of you and make the choice that makes the most sense for you. I've seen situations where maybe in a state with a lot of children who don't want to deal with it, this might be the right option. All right, next. Oh, that's it. All right, so if you have any other questions, please feel free to hit us up. Always here, we love to do these in person in your home. We cannot tell you what your home is worth without visiting it. If anyone says that's true, that's not going to be an accurate statement. So go ahead and sign up for a consultation whenever you're ready, and we'd love to meet you. All right, have a great one, and thanks for sticking around. Bye.